He resists the attempts of Drogba to get back at him. Now Kuhl. Again, he looks to Risa on the far side. Paulo Ferreira away this time. Now Lampard. Feet were clipped by Morientes.
Yeah, I think you're always going to get a free kick when that happens. But that was a chance to break, and they didn't quite make the most of it, Chelsea. Liverpool committed 4 men forward ahead of the ball there for about the first time. Could have broken quicker. Didn't make the most of it.
Terry. Now Gallas. Gerrard. So Steve Finnan. One goal enough for Chelsea to win both the league meetings against Liverpool this season. The last 7 games have produced a winner by a single goal margin, and 5 of them have finished 1-0, which is the score that Liverpool have in their favour thanks to the cracking start that John Arnorisa gave Rafa Benitez and his side. Jimmy Traore, now Luis Garcia, looking to set Risa away again, but Ricardo Carvalho just had the edge.
Play's been brought back. A free kick just around about the halfway line, just as the pass was released. This is one where perhaps Morientes the target. Very good in the air, took great spring and get players around him for anything that drops. That's a waste again, is it?
Luis Garcia did his best with it.
Goalkeeper did well. Didn't look like that bounced very well just in front of him.
Peter Cech has been one of those goalkeepers who hasn't had to use the excuse of the flight of the ball or the pitch this season. There's Paulo Ferreira. Cole going to ground a little too easily for the referee's liking.
It was Joe Cole in the press this morning who said we've talked a good game all season and now we have to deliver.
And Terry, to that aim, is getting forward and very nearly got the ball through to Drogba. He has got the free kick.
Well, if he's got the free kick, then Steven Gerrard's a lucky boy. He doesn't get booked if he's deliberately tugging away at his shirt. Good break from the Chelsea skipper. He obviously pulls that left arm down. You normally get a yellow card at a offence like that, but he's gotten away with it, the Liverpool skipper. You wonder, it's right on the edge of being tempted to hit this.
Well, Paulo Ferreira wasted their last free kick, but they do have a number of options here. Yarashik, Lampard, Duff.
Well, it's just about 30 yards.
Dudek hasn't really been directly tested yet. Almost at the first quarter point of the match. Lampard! Well, he saw one spring back off him, didn't he, Dudek, in the week against Bayer Leverkusen, but he held on to that.
Saw it all the way. It's right down his throat, this ball. Doesn't really move an awful lot. Sweetly struck. He had the other side of him would have tested him.
Well, Dudek coming into this final pretty much like he did the last one 2 years ago when he'd had indifferent form, to say the least. He was man of the match in that victory over Manchester United. And after the high-profile errors against United and against Bayer Leverkusen in the week, he'll be looking for another big performance here in Cardiff. Yarashik. John Onorisa. Can't find the gap for Haman. Duff to Cole. And it's Lampard leaving it behind for Joe Cole.
Lovely change of direction from Cole right in the edge of the box, but that's the first time Duff's roamed. And it caused a problem for a second for Liverpool.
Gerrard. Luis Garcia with the nod down. Terry doesn't really deal with it the first time, but does the second. And now Lampard finds Duff. Duff starting to wield more of an influence now. Drogba's layoff to Gallas.
I think Chelsea would like Liverpool to have one or two more attacks like that, because it's at the time when the game just opens up for them a little. They found it difficult to break down Liverpool when they've got themselves set back.
Here's Yarashik. Haman. Foul by Ricardo Carvalho on Morientes.
Well, he certainly gets the ball, but it's just a case of whether he kicks through Morientes to get it. Morientes has got his body in between. Well, that's exactly what he does, you know. Got to kick through up to get to the ball.
Opponents in last season's Champions League final. Ricardo Carvalho coming out on top against Morientes then, although of course he scored twice in the semi-final in each leg against Chelsea. He's got a good record in finals in his career, Fernando Morientes. That's the flick on there.
See, I don't understand Harry Kewell. I really don't understand the boy who, there's a free kick coming from that side of the pitch and he knows his teammate's good in the air and he just stands out in the right wing there and gets nowhere near getting on a really nice little help on from his centre forward.
Do get a serious impression that it's a vital couple of months ahead for Harry Kewell, who's managed to be sceptical. He's still got a few doubters to win over.
Well, he owes Liverpool big time, I think.
Here's Drogba. Now Kewell. Finnan. Luis Garcia, now Haman. Gerrard. Finnan. Neatly inside Duff. It's Luis Garcia.
Brilliant Makaleli, time and time again this season. He's been there, edge of the box for his team.
Drogba looking for a powerful burst, but again the intervention well timed by Sami Hyypiä, who's got to time them well. Lampard hasn't timed this one as well on Luis Garcia, and like Hyypiä before him, he's going to be shown a card.
I think he's unlucky here, because I think Garcia steps into him, he sees him coming, and he tries to block him off. And that's what he's arguing here. As this ball's fed in, AC steps across him to get his body in between, but he goes in from behind like that. I guess that's what Steve Bennett sees. Still think he's a little unlucky.
First time that Steve Bennett's been in charge of a domestic cup final, although he was a linesman at the FA Cup final of 10 years ago, and he did referee Wolves' victory here in the playoff final. Luis Garcia is off the field at the moment. And Finnan delivers with a free kick. And was Gerrard hauled down by Makaleli? No.
I have to say, that's as clumsy a challenge as you're going to see. And I'll bet you anything, if this is outside the area, he gets a free kick. Makaleli's all over them. No control of where the ball's going. No control of his challenge. And I think he's a real lucky boy to get away with that.
Well, he certainly imposed himself on Steven Gerrard then, did Claude Makaleli. But he got away with it. And Liverpool on the back foot. Drogba!
Corner. Now whether it's the keeper or Carragher, But certainly someone gets a little bit of this ball just as he plays it. And this would be a right kick in the teeth for Liverpool after what's just happened at the other end. Little bit off the goalkeeper. Studek, who gets something on it. Just enough.
Well, I'm not sure how much he knew about it, Jersey Dudek, but he did get enough on it. And Duff takes the corner. Terry with a header. And off the line. Luis Garcia in the right place to steer Lampard's header away from danger.
Yeah, might not have been dropped in. It was an easy header for John Terry to get. Just helped it on.
Duff. Won back by Finnan. Kuehl. Cut out by Claude Makelele.
Well, the first one's not dealt with. You see Terry just help it on. Now, I'm not sure that's going in. It looks like it's going wide. But 2 free headers.
Gallas's boot raised there on Harry Kuehl, who just checks the scar.
I think they both were.
Luis Garcia. Now Kuehl. Drogba trying to hold off Jamie Carragher. Carragher played as a right back when Liverpool were here 2 years ago against Manchester United, but he's evidently impressed Rafa Benitez with his performances in the centre this season. John Terry. Gallas. Now Duff. Yarashik. This is Cole. And can Duff pull it back? He has, but behind Drogba.
Just short of numbers, short of support. I think the ball to Drogba wouldn't have gotten there. Players in the way. But again, it's when Duff's roamed from this left side, infield. It's twice now. They were the 2 best opportunities, Chelsea, when he's done that.
Gallas. Pushed out of the way by Harry Kuehl.
Yeah, he just went on him.
Lampard with a free kick. It's Lampard who delivers. And it's safely taken.
Yeah, a little bit too much here, a little too long. It's one you expect your goalkeeper to come and take.
Monday Night Football tomorrow from Carrow Road, Norwich against Manchester City, live Sky Sports 1 from 7 o'clock. And FA Cup action this week as well with the replay from the City Ground, Nottingham Forest against Tottenham, Sky Sports 1 Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Here's Damien Duff. Gallas. Helped away by Carragher. Crossed by Duff. Drogba was in behind Traore, who hasn't really dealt with it, and it's Risa in the end who has to. Paulo Ferreira. Risa landed awkwardly as well. Here's Ricardo Carvalho.
Just haven't